Hello, folks, and welcome to the newly branded Asia B channel. I know you guys are probably like, Asia, where the heck have you been? I still keep checking in to see if you're posting any videos here. Well, I'm going to answer all of those questions that you guys may have had and kind of update you all on what I've been up to these past couple of weeks, months, really, and let you guys know where you guys can start finding some more of my content. But you got to stick around after this. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the newly branded Asia B channel. My name is Asia Branch, and as you can see here, this is not Brazen Insights. This is my new podcast, Pod Command. I have been doing some content. I just not have been posting it here. The last few things that I posted on this channel when it was still called Brazen Insights, as you guys know, was a lot regarding AI tools and everything I've been learning about AI and trying to share my education, if you will, with all of you. But that content wasn't landing here. And I understand that, right? It's like this was a channel about political reaction and cultural reactions and reaction to certain performance videos and things of that nature. But honestly, I got tired of being a commentator. And it's not that that's a bad thing. However, I think that there's a lot of commentators out there on the conservative side. And I think the lack of consolidation of that independent commentation that we're seeing on YouTube, I feel like it's one, oversaturated, and two, if you're going to do it, then you have to bring more value than just your opinion. And honestly, I had to really think about who am I and why did I start doing this in the first place? Why did I start podcasting? And the reality is, I started podcasting, number one, to build an audience, because if you're trying to build a business, you got to have an audience, and YouTube is great for that. But number two, was to earn enough so that way I can start producing narrative content. I mean, that was the whole point of this. Not just this channel, but me podcasting in general. I mean, I've been doing this since Trump 1.0, not just here on YouTube, but on Facebook. I mean, if you guys look back years, I mean, you guys will see that there was a show called Speak On It I used to do. Then there was a show called Asia's Opinion that I used to do. And then when I moved here to Texas, I started it back up, but it was called Brazen Insights, but I did it here on YouTube. And I grew the channel from 64 to 350 subscribers. But here's the reality: if you're not passionate about what it is that you're doing on YouTube, and if you're not earning, then you're going to be discouraged. And so that's what happened. I got discouraged. For one, I wasn't earning doing it. And number two, again, it was pulling me further away from what I wanted to be doing. And so, what am I doing right now? Well, as you can see by the logo, I'm now the founder of a startup called Voyager AI. It is pretty much a media company. I mean, what does that even mean, right? I mean, every business is a media company. I mean, in order for businesses to grow, you have to have some type of a digital presence. But when I say a media company, I mean outside of just doing podcasting. In fact, when I pull it up for you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not just post content of me offering my opinion anymore. If you head over to the Now Voyager AI YouTube channel, you'll see some examples of me, yes, talking about different AI tools and things of that nature. But I post little sneak previews and sneak peeks, if you will, of the content that I've been creating, faceless content. Now, there's been an algorithm change here on YouTube. I mean, I know you guys have seen it. So if you guys are content creators, if you yourself create, have podcasts or post videos here, then you guys know about the algorithm change and you know that organic views are down. And the fact of the matter is, YouTube is a business, right? Not for us, but the platform itself. And they make money from advertisers. So the people who are going to spend money on their channel are the ones that are going to be prioritized, and that's the content that's going to be pushed. And knowing that, being a new startup who doesn't have really all these dollars for marketing and advertising, I needed a different platform where I can post this content and grow organically. And the platform, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm using right now is Rumble. Now, why am I using Rumble? Two reasons why I'm using Rumble. There's two. Okay. The first reason, every view, whether it's one or 1,000, is leaning mostly to the right, right? Even if they're in the middle, even if they're in the center or they're considered themselves moderates, right? They are more in alignment with all reviews as America First conservatives. Okay. And so I knew that that would be the perfect place to show my faceless number one. Number two, their monetization is a lot different than YouTube. Literally, they will start throwing ads on your stuff, even if you have no followers, little to no views. You're only going to make but so much, right? I mean, the channel that I've created for now Voyager on Rumble is only made about, I think, like 12 to 15 cents, but it's slowly but surely growing. It gets a lot of views for what I'm compared to what I'm seeing on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube now, Voyager AI's YouTube channel only has about 8 subscribers. One of those is as a family member, but on Rumble, in a matter of 3 weeks, I reached about 20 to 23 followers. And I had gone 2 weeks not posting there because I kept hearing, you got to be on YouTube, you got to be on YouTube. Now, if you're a business trying to sell services, I get it. YouTube is better than Rumble in that regard. Rumble is the place where you're really just trying to offer your opinion, media, and things of that nature. But I'm going to pull up the kind of content that I've been doing here on Rumble because it ain't just commentary. All right. Now, it's not that, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that I don't post pod command, right? Because I do. I actually moved it off of YouTube and I brought it here. And the only reason why I'm bringing it here to this channel is because I don't want to fully abandon all of you, and because you did support me. You did help me grow this channel. But I'm into AI now. And again, if my purpose in the America First grassroots movement is to bring our values to entertainment, then I have to be able to do that. And I hope you guys are willing to head over to Rumble and check some of that stuff out. But if you want, let me know in the comment section. I will bring Pod Command here to this channel. I will start sharing the sneak peeks here on this channel, and I will share that with you. But here it is, right? So I post faceless content here. This channel is like 90% faceless. And again, I brought Pod Command to my Rumble channel, as you can see, where I talk about AI resurrecting Phyllis Schlafly, where she's having a conversation with Barbara Walters. I had this political commentary modcast where I had these two characters, Athena and Saul, going over the trending topics in politics, right? Pretty much what I did here on Brazen Insights, but as opposed to me doing it, I have these two AI characters doing it. I have a sci-fi, right? Here it is, called The Cosmic Trail. I posted the very first episode here. It's a science fiction, but my values are in it. I won't go into too much details about it. If you're interested, head over to the Now Voyager AI YouTube channel. I posted a sneak peek there. You can head over to the Rumble channel. The link is in the description, and you can watch the first episode there. Here you have Phyllis Schlafly having a conversation with Candace Owens. I mean, this was just for entertainment purposes only, because I wanted to see the two greatest conservative activists having a conversation. This was strictly something that I wanted to see. Same thing with Phyllis Schlafly and Barbara Walters. But again, I used AI to create these characters, and I pretty much innovated this new type of content called modcasting. It's play on words, mock podcasting. And I pretty much take AI to create AI animated characters, and I put them in a podcast style format where in the science fiction situation, this was a story that I was going to write into a novel, because I do write books. And instead of writing it into a novel, I decided I was going to turn it into an episodic series. Now, AI is capable of doing what is called a shot by shot story, but that gets costly, and my business cannot afford to make that right now. What it can afford to do is create podcasts, right? And as opposed to mass producing a bunch of political and cultural commentary, I wanted to get creative. So I pulled two characters from that story, and I have them doing what is called a shipwide broadcast, talking about their journey from their home planet to Earth to learn more about the Christian God, right? That's the sci-fi series. But again, it is AI animated avatars telling the story from their perspective, from first person, having a conversation in podcast format. And I do have a couple of other stuff. Now, I do make things exclusive on my locals channel, which again, the link is in the description if you're interested for that, because there's 2 episodes out for the Cosmic Trail. And I did release this new series that I've called the Afterlife Sessions, Conversations with America's Dead. Now, this is alternative history type modcast because I have a fake journalist like podcaster interviewing America's Dead, right? The very first episode, I will be releasing a sneak peek on the Now Voyager AI YouTube channel. I'll be posting the very first episode, though, on the Rumble channel. And if you're interested in watching more of that, then you're going to have to subscribe for $5 to locals. But this is why I did this, okay? I can't keep talking about politics and culture and not contribute in any way. I have to contribute. I am someone who is a creative person. I write novels, for crying out loud, fiction novels. I write short stories. I write teleplays and screenplays. This is what I do. And even though I don't make money from it, that doesn't mean that I can't offer value to the America First movement. And I feel like the right doesn't compete enough in entertainment. I don't trust the Daily Wire anymore, and I'm sure a lot of you here don't anymore either. Personally, I don't trust any company that says that their loyalty is based on our relationship with a country that has dragged us into their wars. But that's neither here nor there. Now there is Angel Studios, but they release films, and that they did just do King of Kings, and I loved it. It was great. It was awesome sauce, but they don't mass produce. They don't do series. And so the right really needs to pick it up. We're not producing enough entertainment. I mean, how many of you are sick of the nudity and sick of the grotesque violence? I mean, it's not to say that the Bible doesn't have violence in it. It's not to say that the Bible doesn't discuss grotesque things. It's not that it doesn't touch on racy subjects, because it does. But I swear, there's ways to tell stories without being so grotesque and graphic. There's got to be a way to do that. There's also got to be a way to get entertainment that our values are in and they're not disrespected. I mean, really, if it wasn't for White Lotus, where they're finally starting to understand the Trump supporter, but even that, the majority, the perspective on even on that show is we don't like Trump supporters. You see how the character is disrespected. But even though that happens a lot to a lot of us, we also do enjoy our lives. Sometimes it's not even brought up, right? We go to work. We have problems. Our children get on our nerves. Sometimes work is annoying. This is our regular lives. So why are we not putting it in our own stuff? On top of that, science fiction, fantasy, we should be putting our values in it. Now, it may not be a shot by shot episodic series, but it is mine. And I want to share that with all of you. I wanted to contribute in a way that not everybody here on the right is doing. And unfortunately, YouTube's algorithm change did hurt a little bit, because not having the organic reach ability and the ability to, for virality dwindling, if you will, it's saddening. But what are you going to do? Right? You can whine about it, or you can do what you have to. And as a media company powered up by AI tools, I'm so excited for what's to come. And I hope you guys are interested in this type of content. If you want more of it here, just let me know in the comment section. I don't want to abandon all of you here, because you did watch me, you did follow me, you did subscribe to the channel, you did support me. But I want to make sure that whatever it is that I do, I bring you some value in some way and not just offer my opinion. Perhaps I entertain you. Maybe I leave you thinking. Maybe you guys tell me who you want my characters to have a conversation with for the afterlife sessions. Again, I will be making the first episode of that show available on Rumble. But if you want it here on this channel, I am willing to share a sneak peek here. But again, the lack of organic reach here on YouTube, most of my content, if not all of it, will be on the Rumble channel. I'll show you guys locals another day. Again, the link is in the description, but I just wanted to reintroduce myself to all of you, let you know that I have been doing something. It's just not been on this channel. And Brazen Insights, unfortunately, that brand, if you will, it kept me limited. It kept me in a box, kept me niched in. And I don't want to pick a niche. I'm the niche. If I like AI, I want to talk about AI. If I am interested in something that's happening politically, then I'm going to talk about something that's happening politically. If I want to share with you a new modcast concept that I'm working on, then I want to be able to do that, right? Human beings are not fixed in a box, right? But my values are what drive the content. And if my values are pulling me toward an AI tool or story that I can make with AI, or a political story or a cultural one like the Black Fatigue, I mean, Instead of me offering my opinion about Black fatigue, I created 2 episodes of the Afterlife sessions that are available exclusively on Locals for $5 a month, talking about the problem with Black America. Why was that significant for me? Because I didn't just offer my opinion, but I have a conversation with 2 of America's dead that played a role in the rise and fall of Black America in this country. And so that's the value that I bring to all of you. Let me know if you guys are interested in me bringing it here to this channel. I would love to do that. I would love to bring it here because you guys supported me for so long. But this is a new day, a new name, a new channel. Podcast is now called Pod Command. This channel is officially the Asia B channel. And if you're interested that I'm doing, again, let me know in the comment section. If you're getting value from this video, go ahead and like this video. You can subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but I get it. If you're not really sure if you should, I understand. If you already subscribed, I appreciate the support and the regular check-ins. Well, it's official. I am back, but only if you want me back. But that's my time, folks. I got to get ready for work. I just wanted to reintroduce myself and show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing these past couple of months and how I've been growing and how I know I can bring value to you and the America First grassroots movement. But again, that's my time. God bless you all. And until next time.